Greetings everyone, and today we are going to discuss about Arthropoda. The phylum Arthropoda is the largest phylum containing, it is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom, and it is having 750,000 species. Over two-thirds of the animal species found in the Animalia kingdom are belonging to the phylum Arthropoda. And arthro here terminology, arth means joint, poda means foot. Arthropoda means joint-footed organisms. These are joint-footed animals. Arthropoda, joint-footed animals. They have the special characteristic of joint appendages. They have their characteristic feature as joint appendages. They have joint appendages which are present. General characteristics includes triploblastic. They are triploblastic. These are coelomate, as well as they are triploblastic, coelomate, and these are protostomes, bilaterally symmetrical, and these are some general characteristics. Apart from this, some other characteristics which they possess is that they are found on any part of Earth where life exists, which means they are present in the biosphere. They exist in every type of habitat, whether it is marine or soil, moist soil, dry soil. So they exist in any type of habitat. They exist in every type of habitat. While when it comes to uh, some other factors, they are actually having uh, some factors regarding their body. Their body is divided into three parts, including the head, thorax, and abdomen. Their body is divided into three parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. And this can be defined in the diagram as well. As you can see in the diagram, there is the head. So, for suppose let's take the example of honeybee. Honeybee having the head, thorax, and abdomen. Now, in some of the arthropoda, the head and thorax are combined together, and that structure is collectively known as cephalothorax. It is known as cephalothorax. And in some of them, there is the formation of wings. Wings are also present in some of the arthropoda. In the case of honeybee, we can see that in honeybee, the wings are attached to the thorax. So here, the wings are attached to the thorax, and in wings are attached to the thorax if they are present in arthropoda. Apart from that, they contain a pair of antenna, as well as they contain a pair of wings, a pair of appendages, pair of wings, and pair of antenna. Rest, these are organisms which are having exoskeleton in the form of cuticle. Cuticle is the same material which is present on the earth form in the phylum Annelida organisms. Cuticle was present in phylum Annelida animals. Cuticle is also present here, which is made up of chitin and which is made up of chitin, which is made up of chitin and protein. So in this case, this is how it is formed. And apart from that, uh, when it comes to some factors including uh, the reproduction is sexual reproduction. And what kind of sexual reproduction is there? Their sexes are usually separate, but in some cases these are also hermaphrodites, but most of the sexes are separate, and the fertilization which takes place is it is dependent on the organism, whether it is internal or external fertilization. Apart from that, we are also having some distinct characteristics. That here we are having uh, a certain characteristics. That here, as you can see in the diagram, um, they are having cuticle over the outer side, and they are having legs, jointed appendages are there. And there are two functions of exoskeleton. They first protect the arthropods, and second they cause to move. They are attached with muscles of the arthropods, due to which they cause to allow the movement of arthropods or the locomotion of arthropods. When it comes to the digestive system, its digestive system is simple. Its digestive system is a tube-like digestive system, which consists of mouth and anus with a complete alimentary canal. Their digestive system is divided into three parts: the foregut, midgut, and hindgut. And organs are present over here. Rest, when it comes to their circulatory system, coelom, their coelom is their coelom is basically coelom is not a complete coelom, it is a reduced coelom. What does this mean? It is a reduced coelom. Coelom is not a complete coelom, it is a reduced coelom, which is opened into the into a cavity known as hemocoel. It is a reduced coelom which is opened into a cavity known as hemocoel. Reduced which is opened into a cavity known as hemocoel, and that is from where we get the idea of its circulatory system. So here circulatory system is composed of heart and blood vessels. Alongside blood, it is also having the cavity known as hemocoel, uh, which is a reduced coelom cavity, also known as a hemocoel. Why is it known as hemocoel? Because it is a cavity which is connected with the blood vascular system. So in that case, they are also having blood alongside hemocoel. So what happens in these organisms is that they have blood uh, carrying essential nutrients, oxygen, and other such important molecules uh, fuse into the hemocoel, due to which the hemocoel then is an open network inside which hemocoel is an open cavity inside which contains a hemolymph in which the internal organs bath. So in that case, the hemocoel and the hemolymph causes to exchange the material within that cavity, due to which this is how the exchange of material occurs through open type circulatory system. This is an open type circulatory system. There is the presence of hemocoel, and that hemocoel is having hemolymph. Apart from that, when it comes to the respiratory organs includes gills in aquatic form, and trachea in terrestrial form, trachea and hoop lungs in terrestrial form. Hoop lungs possessed by scorpion and spider, and trachea is possessed by cockroach, grasshopper, etc. When it comes to gills, the gills are present in crustaceans. Apart from that, there are some other factors to be discussed as well, uh, including why are they having trachea or both lungs instead of lungs, which are present in chordates? Because they do not have any respiratory pigment, which means the hemoglobin is absent in them, due to which trachea and both lungs is an open structure, simple structure through which the respiratory gases are simply diffused within these structures and gaseous exchange takes place. Rest, we are having um, excretory structures, excretory system. Excretory system can be defined in such a manner: they contain malphigian tubules. They contain the excretory structures in such a manner they contain malphigian tubules, and these malphigian tubules are basically uh, malphigian tubules. Malphigian tubules are basically present. Malphigian tubules, and these are present in between the midgut and hindgut. The malphigian tubules are present where they cause excretion, and these are the malphigian tubules which from where the excrete nitrogenous waste products are obtained, are filtered out. And one more thing, that their excretory system is combined with their digestive system. So whatever material waste product is obtained, undigested particle is obtained from the digestive system, combines with the excretory system's product, due to which both of the nitrogenous waste and undigested particles combine together and are secreted out from the excretory system. In that case, these are secreted out from the anus, secreted out from the bodies of the rectum and through the anus. And in that case, the malphizian tubules secrete nitrogenous waste in the form of solid uric acid. These are uricotelic organisms. Solid uric acid, uricotelic organisms. Secondly, when it comes to the nervous system consists of um, brain. The nervous system consists of ganglia, brain, which is having ganglia fused to form a brain, and that brain is alongside having several that brain ganglia is having several uh, ganglia. That brain ganglia is having several series of ganglia running down towards the length of their body, and that series of ganglia is connected or supported by a double ventral nerve cord. It is connected by a double ventral nerve cord, as you might see in the diagram. Maybe it's visible here or not. I know it's not visible. Let me just zoom it a bit. Actually, it isn't visible, but their brain is located inside their head ganglia, and with that there are several series of ganglia which run down towards the length of their body, as well as the series of ganglia connected with the double ventral nerve cords. In that case, double ventral nerve cords, and these double ventral nerve cords are themselves connected with the brain. Apart from this, um, this is the excretory system, reproductive, respiratory system, and apart from that, they are having a diverse variety, including a moth, butterfly, and some organisms includes moth, butterfly, scorpion, prawn, and but honeybee and other such organisms. Economical importance is in such a manner that they are economically important. The bees, wax, and honeycomb are obtained from the honeybee, as well as silkworm produces silk. Uh, on the other hand side, several insects are also act as um, predators for the plant pests. Also act for as predators for plant pests. Apart from which, many of the crustaceans, prawns, as well as uh, crustaceans, including prawns and polyptons, are utilized as a good source of food. Apart from this, some of the insects, including lice, mosquitoes, honeybees, bees and wasps sting, as well as bees and wasps sting, mosquitoes, lice, bees and wasps sting, mosquitoes, lice, mosquitoes, lice, are and scorpion and uh, scorpion. These are scorpion and spider. These are some organisms which can damage the human body as well. The mosquitoes are vectors for plasmodium, as well as when it comes to the when it comes to the the spider and scorpion both act as both have poisonous substance which can harm us as well. And some of the insects also act as pests for several crops. They can damage the crops, fruit, seeds. A good example of which is fruit, fruit fly, drosophila, fruit fly, or drosophila, and some of most of them are having the metamorphosis. The metamorphosis is of three types: hemimetamorphosis, holometamorphosis, and ametamorphosis. Holometamorphosis, in which egg is converted into larvae, into pupa, and then adult. And here, in homometamorphosis, there is a formation. In homometamorphosis, we are having examples of butterfly and dragonfly, as well as we are having butterfly, dragonfly, as well as fruit fly. And then hemimetamorphosis, there is example of cockroaches and grasshoppers, which have their egg develop into nymph, and then nymph develop into adult. Ametamorphosis without metamorphosis, which means metamorphosis does not occur in these organisms. Example of these includes uh, several organisms, including honeybee. This is all about this video. Hopefully, we'll meet again in another one.